Hello, my name is Francisco Calixtro, and I am presenting with Aviana Sorge. This is geometrical optics, star test, focal test, and Schlieren imaging. One of the key concepts in this lab was the star test, which lets you see optical aberrations just by looking at how point source focus. When the pattern becomes asymmetric, like a comet shape, that tells you the lens has coma.
The other major concept is Schlieren imaging, which visualizes changes in the refractive index of air. Heat, cold, or vapor bend light differently, so you end up seeing bright and dark regions that represent those gradients.
These key concepts are worth learning because they show how much information you can get without interferometers or expensive equipment. For example, astronomers rely on star tests to diagnose telescopes quite quickly.
And Schlieren imaging is extremely important in fields like aerospace engineering. It's used to study airflow, turbulence, shock waves, and heat transfer in wind tunnels.
One major result was that we saw a clear signature of coma in the star test. Inside focus, and we saw the tail point on one way, and outside focus, it flipped. A classic coma pattern.
Another major result was how strong the Schlieren effect was for alcohol vapor. Those plumes created the highest contrast and spread quickly, making the refractive index changes very easy to see.
Before this lab, we knew that aberrations affect images, but seeing the patterns flip inside and outside focus made the theory much more intuitive. And from lecture, we knew that heat creates index gradients, but actually watching hot air rise and cold air sink on the Schlieren camera made it more visual and easier to understand. I like that we could visually see the concepts we learned in geometrical optics, especially how clean the Schlieren patterns looked. I didn't like how sensitive the alignment was. The mirror alignment and the knife edge placement were really time consuming, and small errors completely killed the contrast. But overall, it was a fun lab because everything was very hands-on and we would actually see the physics happening right in front of us. Thank you for watching. See you in the next episode.